We're back to Bendy, Lone Wolf, and while I did beat the game, there are some things that are missing, and I'm going to find them in this video today. Now, for context, we play as Boris, and Boris' goal is to get out of the house, the safe house that is, and escape from Bendy and his cohorts, basically those who are doing the evil. The people that we're after besides Bendy are the ink guys, and of course there was even Alice Angel and the projectionist. Now there's still some stuff in the tunnels that are missing, and I'm going to go in there. The tunnels is one of the main levels in the game that basically requires you to be extra careful to survive. As you go through the game, you have to learn to survive against Bendy. Bendy is very crafty. But also along the way, you could find stuff like slugs and other Easter eggs that could help you survive the game. But be careful, Bendy is out there. And you gotta find 6 supplies, like this bone right here. You gotta find it. And this is a place where you can get, like, soup. Bacon soup, specifically. Even though there's a bad aftertaste, according to what I heard from Bendy Lone Wolf's character. Actually, no, it's actually Bendy the Third Survival, that if you're not careful, you could end up getting a bad aftertaste. And bats. There's a bat. That was a bat. And you gotta block that. Those guys love to just play around, do they? Those hot rod kids. And up turret. There we go. Those turrets only came in new after you defeated that one level in the gent shop, where you basically have to defeat them to get some supplies to escape. And a gent stick found. The gent stick is basically a little glow stick, basically, although it's not as big as the lightsaber. But it's Bendy, Lone Wolf, not Star Wars, so that's definitely not something they would do. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying the content, be sure to like and share this video. And also, if you guys want me to do more horror games, you comment below. I got some games in my wish list that I want to play, but I have to, save up money. And that's a genocide drop right there, kind of like a goose dropping an egg. And I did that because I want to make sure it's a reminder, like, hey, I've already been there. So that's something a little important for me. Gotta be careful. Ooh, yeah, that guy goes down like an anvil. So there's that. And more gen sticks found. You can only have up to 25. Literally, that's literally the max gen sticks you can get. And there's also boxes like this that could also hold like weapons sometimes. And whoa! I forgot how to run. Okay, so I run with the right trigger. Okay. It's been a little while since I played this game. I kind of thought I was done with it, but then after playing, Slender the Arrival, I've been kind of want to take a break from it for a little because it was super hard. Slender the Arrival is basically another horror game that I've been playing, and it's very challenging to beat because how Slenderman is. And I was playing a hardcore mode, super hard. And there's a first aid kit that helps you if you ever have a problem. And there's the audio. Yeah, sometimes you get Easter eggs of people that are working around, and I had to listen. And there's Bendy right up there. If he turns, I'm done for. Yep, I better run. Yep, he saw me. He saw me. Bendy saw me. So I'm going to try and get this real quick. Oh, shoot. And didn't work. Hopefully I could survive against Bendy in this level, because the deeper you play into the game, the harder it is to survive against Bendy. Ugh. Bendy is a tough one. And there's always traps. The more traps that are out there that hit you, you're going to be dead. So it's like 3 strikes, you're out. If you get hit 4 times, game over for you, buddy. And that's not a good thing. Not at all. because you gotta start all over, and that is not fun at all. And there's also spiders in the game too, ink spiders. So if you don't like spiders, sorry. That's all I really have to say. If you don't like spiders, don't play this game. But then again, that's people have to know to play games that have spiders, even though they might have arachnophobia. But that kind of makes their scares more realistic. And that was Bendy that would just walk by there. So, glad I was able to get away from that. And as of right now, I think I got everything I got in this room. There's like 4 rooms usually per level. Sometimes 3, because sometimes they close off a level. So I gotta be careful about that. And I'm gonna put this down here, just so I can know we're close by. And Norm Poke's one of the guys that is in the game. And got myself a gear here. Got myself a gear. A slug. Slugs help with, it's basically a currency you can get to help you unlock stuff or play games. There's an arcade in Bendy Lone Wolf. So definitely something to behold. And up. That takes care of you, buddy. And sometimes those guys do carry a bit of bacon soup on them, so you could get it. And oh no, buddy, you're not gonna start. Oh, whoa. That's not good. Okay, that's bad. First, I'm gonna get some soup, but I need a first aid kit because the Boris flashing logo on the right signifies that I need a first aid kit. Thankfully, after I get that wrench, there's one right here. First, I block this guy, and I knock him down. And take his soup. Ha ha ha. Okay, so I make it this far, and barely got away from that guy. Wow. Okay, there's nothing here. If there was one more thing, it's a book, and if I get that, then I have to run out of there. So that's the thing about this game that makes it challenging. Just because you get every single item, you still have to get back to the elevator. If you don't get back in time and Benny gets you, you have to start all over. And that can be the most frustrating thing out there that you don't want to ever go through. Now, this is why I had a gen stick down, because it helps me know if I already been in a direction. So, I hear Bendy. Oh, he's going up this way. Coming north. Okay. Alright, first I get... Come on. Almost got killed by a spider. Is it coming this way? Okay. Please don't... Okay, he's gone. He didn't go that way. So, I guess I'm good for now. But I'm not good for now in terms of Boris. His health is on the decline again. One more hit, game over, and I had to start all over again. And the book happens to be right there, which means after I get the book, I have a straight shot of getting out of here. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now I have a straight shot, but I gotta be quick because Bendy is very, very quick. And it's gonna be not even close. I got there before Bendy got there. So that's how I beat the game. And, well, in terms of beating the level. And now we just go in there and get the supplies in. Now, the slugs, I have 51 of them, help you get stuff. And there's all sorts of clues to show you around. Now, I didn't get anything new this time around, which that's a little disappointing. But that's okay. I mean, it is fun. I will make a review of this game really, really soon. Because I think it's worth getting, personally. But I have other things I want to say that I'm going to save for the review. Especially since, well, there are some things I question. And there's the little arcade that you guys probably would love to see. And there's 8 of these things. So first I'm going to play this. And I'm going to hit the X button and get it. Because I'm on the Xbox when I'm doing this. And once again, nothing. So I'm going to do it again. This is like real life, people. Everything costs money. Lots of money. And YouTube is not my job. I want it to be a full-time job in the future for me. So if you guys want to help out financially, you could You can join my memberships. You can also donate, like a one-time donation, low as a dollar. So it's up to you. And since nowadays YouTube no longer taxes donations, every cent does go to the creator now, which is a good thing. Because like a lot of people, I don't want to feel like getting taxed for donations or stuff like that. That shouldn't have to happen. And that was a Bendy doll, which I already got. And now with that out of the way, I'm gonna see if I can find that mystery one. There's a mystery one in here. I don't know if I could get to it. I don't know if I got it. And denied. That's big denied. Big no. And okay, can I please get it right here? Come on. Give me this rare one. Give me the rare one. And of course, nothing at all. Nothing at all. So, gonna try one more time, and then I'll stop playing this arcade. Because it's a very predictable one. I'm sure you guys had your share where you thought you got something, then you get that. Okay. These are all the 7 plushies that I got, but apparently there's 8. I don't know how to get the 8th one. And there's bowling. Gotta get some bowling in. Okay, so we're gonna try to do this. Fun fact, I actually used to bowl a lot with my mom when I was younger, and it was in a different area, in a different place. Unfortunately, though, that I don't go to that bowling lane anymore. I think they raised their prices, so that's why my mom stopped going there. And then in real life, I can't go to another bowling lane in my current city, which I'm not gonna say because I gotta keep my privacy there. And that's a good hit right there. Oh yes, that was a good swing. And okay, I think I missed one. Yeah, I did. Don't you hate when you get a 1-pin curse? This is a 1-can curse right there. And ooh, I hit it, but is that good? Nope. High score is 414. God below if you guys did it better. I'm gonna go do one more level. I think there's one more level that I didn't get yet, and I would like to see if I could get to that level because apparently there's one more level that I haven't gotten yet, and I'm gonna try to get there. And there's now the level right here is the hide and seek game, which I have beaten, but it's pretty hard. And you gotta find Heidi like 3 times, and she means an very sad ending, which unfortunately I had to see in the most creepiest hide and seek game in my personal opinion. Sometimes biggest lesson, not everything's what it seems. I'm gonna try the Gent Workshop one more time. That one's a pain, but I'll try. The Gent Workshop's the last level, and this is thinking your reward is you get good things or bad, and unfortunately, that's bad. That means that I have to get a first aid kit, or else if I don't get a first aid kit, I'm dead and I have to start over. And unfortunately, the downside to that is there is no. This is a very big place compared to other places. Okay, no. Stay down, buddy. You're not going to hurt me this time. Not today. Those turrets are basically very dangerous. Alrighty then. So we got that out of the way. And they got eyes and ears everywhere. Like, everywhere. Looks like I gotta just find a way to get through here. And looking around. Block. Good. Good, I blocked him. That guy was going to hurt me anyway. But I defeated him. Learning to self-defense helps a lot in this game. Especially if you had to go against those little ink guys. Ew. And sometimes you just never know what you might find in the rooms. Or these lockers. Sometimes it might be slugs, gen sticks, or even more. That's why I always try to find every single one. And spider, go bye-bye. Because I don't like spiders that much. Not afraid, just don't like them. There's a difference between not liking something and having a fear. And nope, definitely nothing in there. A little disappointed there. There was nothing to find. And oh, but I got this. A little plunger. That plunger could be a big help because that's one of the items I need. So guys, he finds supplies to survive. And look, a book. Just got myself a little book. And there's a place to get soup. Had to get as much as I can. That's basically like coffee for people, which I don't... Fun fact, I don't drink coffee. I actually don't drink... I have drank coffee before, but I don't drink it at all. And I officially got my health back, so I don't have to worry about not getting hit. And sometimes you get lockers and you only get like one item, and sometimes one's better than nothing. And looks like there is definitely a lot of room in this area, and there is an example of the traps, because the traps could poke ya like really hard if you don't know where you're going. And okay, I think I got all the items from having to escape, because you gotta get all the items in order to escape, but there's some items like a weapon components or a secret room. I don't know if the secret room can be unlocked in this difficulty, because some difficulties make it a little challenging, but I like to try out a little bit. And bye, you're gone. Goodbye. Just goodbye so soon. And I hear Bendy a little bit. Felt a vibration in my controller, Xbox controller, which means that if you feel a vibration in your controller, or you see your game shaking, the ink demon is close. And the growls, those cold, creaking growls, are also another clue. So I'm just gonna take my time and avoid that guy like he is someone you don't want to be around, like an ex-significant other, for example, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, ex-wife, ex-husband, those type of things. I mean, that's just part of reality. Some would just say ex-significant other. I don't like the term partner, though, because partner just, to me, diminishes a relationship in terms of, like, who you're with. That's why Holly, my girlfriend, Holly Clark SFM, she's not my partner. She's my girlfriend and my beloved. Just an example right there. That's just saying my piece. Okay. Look, now I'm trying to figure out a way to get back to the center. And this is exactly why sometimes you got to put a gen stick in your down in the area, because if you don't know where you're going, you could get ambushed by the ink demon, or worse, you don't know where you're going. And thankfully, I was able to easily just say, hey, found where I'm at, and spider got my ankle. I actually saw Daco for a little bit play this game, and he got killed by one of those ink spiders. And all I can say about Daco, yikes, that's tough. And ratabat, goodbye. And get rid of that guy. Just get rid of those guys. Don't need them. Forget them. I don't need them. They will never could get me. Okay, that was just 2 rooms I went through. I need to go through the other rooms and see if I can find the rest of the supplies. The repetition of trying to find the items is one thing, because they're in different spots throughout the area. They're not usually in the same 2 spots unless they're different items. Some things I had to learn the hard way. And get that. And done. Okay, I'm going to put a gen stick down here so I know, like, hey, I can go down this area. And get a soup. And get a soup. Interception, buddy. And nothing there. No extra weapon component, nothing. But that's part of reality sometimes. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Bendy is waiting for me probably to mess up. And so far I haven't found any new items yet. Just been trying to find whatever I can. And oh, hello. There's 2 items. Oh yay! I got 2 items through the wall. That's pretty awesome. Okay. Got him. Just took care of that guy. And I'm going all the way back here, and so far haven't found the last item. The last item is a gear. Which that's usually not hard to find, but it can be, but it depends on where you're at. And I need to get some of that bacon soup because this stamina is running low. Okay, we got a lot of progress in so far, but let's keep going. Okay, I see the ink demon right there, and I found the gent stick. Now I gotta get around the ink demon who's on my right. I'm just gonna run. He's gonna see me when I turn here, so I gotta watch out. Yep, called it. Called it. So let's just put myself in a hiding spot away from him so I don't have to see him for a while. And he is far away from me. But I can't get out too quickly because there's a time limit. There is a time limit to stay in those little things. I guess they're like almost like angel rooms. And if I get out too early, they will have a time limit, like 5 seconds, like a cooldown. And I just found out there are, oh my goodness. I just found out apparently there are 3 rooms today instead of 4, which that's not good. That means that I missed something in one of the rooms, or one of the rooms I thought had nothing has something and I completely overlooked it. So I'm gonna watch Bendy. He's gonna go back to that room, looks like, and I'm gonna go back up here. Hopefully the gear is in this one, because if it's not, I'm gonna lose my mind. Because the gear is the last thing I need in order to finish the level. But I don't think there is a gear in this level. So that's not good. That means I overlooked something. Oh no. Probably in this one. The room that Bendy happened to be in. Okay. Let me try and calm down a little bit this time. So I was in that room which had 2 of the items in here. So I just need to remember to retrace my footsteps. Okay, just go down more further in. I'm beginning to have a feeling that it is not in this room. Because if it is, I would have seen it by now, probably. So I'm going to have to retrace myself going back down here. And get out of this room and go back to the other room that is not. That I have already been. Which, not this one. It's the one across from it. Or the one on the right. This is the room that I started off, which tells me that I might need to try go to the left a little bit first. Okay, maybe not. I just want to find that gear though. That gear is better not be a pain on me. So I'm gonna have to make sure to put both the gen sticks down in order to do it. And there's some. Hold on. There was a slug in this one, so I probably overlooked it when I was going through. Overlooking is definitely something I've done before. Hold on, wait. Did I miss something on the other side? Yeah, I did. But it's a locker. Once again, both those lockers have nothing. Nothing at all. I don't know where that last gear is. This is probably the most frustrating thing about the game is sometimes you have to find something in the weirdest spots, and just when and then after you find that weird spot, you have the hardest job of getting out of there. There it is. It's all the way over there on the other side of the room, but how do I get to it? Oh, I haven't been through this room, so that would explain some things. If I haven't been to a room or haven't seen a trap, that would explain why I missed it. All right, now the hard part, getting out of here. This is a part where I have to learn tricks on how to survive. For one thing, I have to be careful because the ink demon which is Bendy, will try to stop me if I get too close. And what's important thing right now is having enough energy. So I gotta make sure I stock up on the energy in order to get away. Unfortunately, though, he can't be close by when I least expect it. So, gotta be careful. Just find my way out. Find my way out. I think the Bendy demon is far away. Oh no. I heard him. He's right behind me. I gotta find a big space. Big space. Big space. Big space. Big space. He's on my right. That means I gotta get around him. Get around him. Oh my goodness. Oh no. And there's the area I'm supposed to be, where that gen stick is. Which means I'm close. Okay, come on. Yes! Come on! Getting away, getting away, get away! Yes, 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 yes! Woohoo! Defeated him! And now, I don't think I'll be playing this again unless I find more clues. And if you guys want me to do more of this and find everything, comment below. I'll see you next time. God bless you. Don't forget it.